Okay, welcome back to the bottom of my garden. It's been a while, but summer holidays and grandkids and all that sort of stuff, you know how it is. Not got a lot done since the last one. Did some harvesting, which I'll put a short up later on my channel. So now we've got to carry on with this. I've still got that lot there to clean up. I've got this little bit here to do some de-weeding again. But the first thing I'm doing is where them bricks are, I'm putting them onto the pallet. Don't know if you can see the pallet, you should be able to. And then all the broken bits I'm moving over to that corner over there. And then the new skill, which I'm going to be learning very shortly, which you should see in this video, but I'm not going to say what it is just yet. But it's going to be fun, and then it's a case of de-weeding a few more bits like over there, because it's all grown back. These bushes I cut down on the last video are coming back, so I've got to get the roots of them out. I've got plenty to do, but to begin with, I'm going to move those bricks, move all the broken bits, all these bits what are just down here, move all them. I've got a couple more tree stumps which I discovered in that bit there, what I've now got to dig out as well. The only other thing I've really done is my little green tool shed bit I've put there. I've secured it to the fence with some wire, so you haven't missed much, just little bits which I've been putting little short videos up, but not much. So this is what we're doing, so let's get these bricks moved. It's starting to get trickier where to put the bloody camera on these things, I know that. This bit I'm going to clean up that bit there, get rid of some of those branches and twigs, and then all the broken slabs and bricks and stuff what was up the top there I'm going to bring down here, because I'm going to put them along that slab wall bit. Alright, so that's the first bit done. Nicely stacked, nicely cleared, and nicely put together over there. Still got a few more bits to put over there, the broken slabs and stuff, possibly. But the next thing is I've got to, because I've got a lot of soil in this area here, which I'll need to level out to the rest of it. I'm going to be putting all the rest of that up over the top of the bricks and the slabs and leveling it off a bit like the big bit at the back there. And then I'll put in a wooden bit around that, but I'm going to put an indent in the top where the soil is. And in time you'll see what all that's going to be all about. But for now it's good. I've loosened this off a bit. My camera's being a bitch. I've put some more logs up on there, which I need to put some little poles in to keep them into place and to straighten them up a little bit. It's all getting there. So that's it for this one. We'll pick this up tomorrow. I've still got all the slabs over there to move, all those branches there which I need to separate. Them ones over there are for the chipper. These ones I need to cut down and separate to go with this lot here, because I'm using those as a fencing. And then we'll get on with doing what I'm doing in this corner. Right, today I'm sorting out this bit in front of me. Restack up all these slabs, broken slabs down the bottom there with the bricks, get rid of the weeds, get rid of that mound over there, hopefully dig up the tree stumps what are there, and then that one will be done. Oh, and cut that bush down at the back there, that one up there, because it's not supposed to be there, to be honest. It's supposed to be just trees, but I'm going to cut it back. I'm going to keep it but trim it back. So that's today's goal. Right, you'll have to excuse the noisy little sod known as Tilly, because she barks just for the hell of barking. But I've cleared up the broken slabs, and they're now down there, as you can see, just there. So we've got that bin over there to move, the table to move, and cut down that bush a little bit, and then we'll start going through this. Luckily most of that stuff in front of me can go in the recycle bin, so that bit's next. Right, so I've cleared a bit away from the tree stumps. I don't know if you can see it sticking up just there, and there's one a little bit further over here. So we're going to have another look at them first. And I want to get the blue builder's bag, put all these tree cuttings and stuff in it. What's over there? Hopefully they'll break down a little bit. Then that's the next bit. Well, let's give that a lot of scrape and get rid of those few weeds. Lovely. Clean. Tree. Trim back. Got a couple of little mounds to clear away. But now I can see the tree stumps properly over there. This lot here is going to go through the shredder, and then I've got to get on with this bit here, because as you can see they're starting to go back already. So I need to get those removed. That's going to be a pain in the arse. So that'll be man versus route 2. Right, from what I can tell, I've now got 3 routes I've got to get rid of, possibly 4. There's the one there, one in the middle, one slightly over that way, and then if you look in between the 2 trees about there, there's another one. That's only a little one though, so hopefully that will be the least of the problems, but it might be all intertwined with the tree roots. So that's going to be a pain in the arse, man. God. Anyway, break time. Right. So here's the bit where I start to think about learning a new skill. The bricks I want to put up from the tree over there all the way along there to that stump what's sticking up there. I don't need it to be high, as long as it's at least 3, maybe 4 layers high. That's what I'm looking for. Never done bricklaying before, so it should be fun. First thing we've got to do is sort of chop away a bit of that mud bank and level the ground out a little bit. So we'll do that first, then I'm going to lay the bricks out to see if I've got enough. If I don't, I know where there's a few building sites going on at the minute, so I might put the trailer on the bike, have a ride down there and see if I can take some of the old bricks. They usually let people, so we shall see. But that's the next bit. Got them over in a cuppa first. Well, that's roughly where it's going. Now I'll lay those lot out and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's not too bad. I quite like that. Got a little bit to do on this end here to bring it into the tree, but uses all the bricks, doesn't it? What do you think? Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Obviously, like I said, I'm not a bricklayer. I've still got to cement them into place. That's just a mock-up so I can see what it looks like. So I'm going to see if we can't bring it this way now a little bit. Right, so just about enough bricks. Got a lot of half ones left over. I've got to where I wanted to go to, which was that beam there. It's close enough. I like it. Now all I've got to do is get the bag of cement and the sand, and then we can put it down properly. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Good start, man. I like it. There we go. Well, that'll do for now. I've done everything I set out to do today, so good start. I'm going to go and price up a ton of sand and some bags of cement now, so that should be fun.